Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Jeter, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
So striding in, Willie Randolph. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And that's out number one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
To 2-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Keith Hernandez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes in with an average of 265. 6 home runs and 51 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network. David Cohen gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in, Derek Jeter. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Cespedes has it, and it's a quick out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Now batting, Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Here's the 0-2. Scorched to third. Frazier is there. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Now at the plate, David Rosario. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Let's go Yankees. Here we go.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Darryl Berry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Darryl Berry.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Berry, a 6'6" left-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in, number 4. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Rosario gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Backhanded. And he's set down, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Judge is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He'll enter play at .313. 17 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Willie Randolph. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last at bat.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
In now, Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first. Jeter aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Torres is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Let's go, Yankees.
Into the box, David Rosario, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner at second here with one man out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered into deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 39.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rosario.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Keith Hernandez. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. On the line, that's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
This is foul right side. The set and the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Next will be the designated hitter, Don Mattingly, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Don Mattingly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Randolph moving to his right. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Frazier's up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 1-0. Plate number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. In his career, Frazier hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field, and that one is gone. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. 19th home run for him on the season as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Number 4 comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Digging in once again, Derek Jeter, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another shot now. Willie Randolph.
The second base.
First delivery to him on the way.
Randolph.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to right center. After it is Gardner. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, Keith Hernandez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit out towards second. Torres fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darryl Berry. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. Digging in to try it again. Torres will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The second baseman, number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Berry moves over. He's got it one away.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, David.
Standing in, David Rosario will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Berry in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Don Mattingly, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, number 4, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Torres over to his right, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order. one of the keys to pitching late in the games. First pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Tommy Kahnle comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he takes a cold strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. It's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Another one sent foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Torres comes up with it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Come on, Yankees.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
In now, Derek Jeter, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Barry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. They trail it 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Willie Randolph. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The batter, the first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Keith Hernandez. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Darryl Berry, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he lays off for ball 1. Rosario, the runner at 3rd. Hernandez is over at 2nd with 1 down in the inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ramos has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Count now a ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. The 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Torres over to his left on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Next for New York, Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, David Rosario. This is flared out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Right side. Hernandez takes it in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Yankees 1. Settling in now, number 4. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 1 out, nobody on. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next up from New York, Todd Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Striding forward now is the DH, Don Mattingly. He singled his last time up.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
On he pops it up. Frazier in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Britton's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
This is line to left, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He grounds it sharply to third. Frazier is there. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. David Cohen gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Zach Britton closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
This afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.